2, 1, we're live.
Thanks. Welcome back to Senate Education, Wednesday, April 27th, 2:56. So we have Senator Perchlik's amendment, which you drafted, correct, Ms. St. James? So you're muted, just so you know.
Yes.
Okay, and so we're going to want to attach that today to H456. Jim isn't available. Is that something you can help us do?
It should already be. Daphne should have a strike all amendment, or not a strike all, an instance of amendment to 456 with this language in it.
Oh,
Right here.
oh, right here. Excuse me.
That's
So this is 456 with the Perchlik amendment in it.
Correct. It's an instance of amendment.
Yeah.
So Jim had started it.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Beth St. James, Office of Legislative Counsel. Jim had started it with the first and second amendments, and then the Perchlik amendment
Yeah.
starts in the third instance of amendment.
Well, I think you saved us a ton of time thinking ahead, you and Jim, with this. So let me pass this out. So get my eyeglasses on here. So the first thing. So I was looking for, where's the rest of 456?
So this is an instance of amendment.
Okay,
So
So
it's
this
not
is
a strike all.
got it. Okay, so we still need to bring the two together.
You have to take this.
Yeah, go ahead.
This would be, so H456, you're in possession of, correct?
Yeah, correct.
Yep. And you want to make some amendments to it.
This
So
being
this-
one of them.
Yep. So this would be one way to do it, an instance of amendment. So you wouldn't marry anything. The bill would go to the floor as passed by the House with your amendment as an instance of amendment, and people would have to
We'd like-
conceptualize how it fits in.
Yeah. I'm more inclined, unless people disagree, I'd like them all to kind of come together. Strike all. Thank you for the technical language. And us kind of go, in a united, hey, this is where we're at, this is what we support, rather than a floor amendment. But I look to you. Are you okay with that, Senator Perchlik?
Definitely, I think that's better, and I think also, we talked about other amendments to the House passed bill. So we would have more instances of amendment, so maybe it's easier to strike off, because we have a few other tweaks that we're doing now.
We do. Well, I'm thinking of the one tweak that Jim has for us is some language over, he did some wordsmithing with the word quality around the state colleges in that first section. Other than that, I think we're okay. Unless Senator Hooker, do you have concerns about that reporting on,
No, I think a strike all is cleaner and.
yeah. In the FAFSA, it's just a report. It could get us to the point, it would still take legislative action if we wanted to someday require the students to fill out the FAFSA, but this is just a report, and I, for one, would love to see more students take advantage of our state colleges and university, and perhaps down the road, we would require the FAFSA or something, but this is just a report to see how we might get there. Is that all right with you, Senator Hooker?
Yeah.
Okay. So Ms. St. James, that's really what we need at this point, is a strike all. 456 with Senator Perchlik's amendment and the in the quality language. And we can always break, but I would like to vote it today. So in other words, I could ask everybody to come back in an hour or half an hour or something like that. If you can help us kind of tidy this up. I mean, I want to be able to move it.
Absolutely, I agree.
Yeah.
I'll go to Jay Morgan's.
Ms. St. James, could you help us with that?
Yes, I will draft a strike all. I just want to be clear. I'll do the strike all is great, no problem. I just want to be clear. Either an instance of amendment or a strike all can come out of the committee as the committee's amendment. I wasn't suggesting a floor amendment. But I hear you that you would prefer the strike all, and so I will do my best. I think if the only amendment is what Jim already has in here, then that should be easy for me to accomplish. But if the committee has more, I have not been privy to those conversations.
I think the committee, the big thing for the committee is adding Senator Perchlick's amendment, as well as just the wordsmithing of the word quality, which Jim probably has already done.
Is that are you happy with the second instance of amendment? Or does it not, it doesn't make sense because you can't see it in context?
I haven't seen, you mean, the second instance of amendment, are you referencing
This
Jim's?
is full.
Oh, thank you.
Line 10,
It's like inserting that provides a high quality education.
Oh,
So my question to the youth center campaign
Yeah.
earlier was, and you guys are way smarter than I about the technical aspects, but H 456 is a 5-page bill. This is a 9-page bill. So isn't it all in here already?
No.
Okay.
Because this is the instance of amendment, not a strike off.
yeah.
And the amendment took up a lot of paper.
why don't I just prepare a strike all amendment right now with what I have to work with? And then I can
That'd be great.
alert Daphne when I'm done.
Great. Can you give us a sense of the timing?
It depends on if you want it edited or not.
We do not want it edited. I believe the committee is comfortable voting on an unedited version.
Then as long as I understand what Jim's, I have 15 minutes.
Okay, great. Thank you very much.
Mm-hmm.
All right, then we'll plan to come back at 3:20 to vote.
What she had
Yeah,
done
please.
was saying here, so instead of putting
So we're gonna do a strike.
quality in this list,
instead
Yeah.
of doing
she put here saying,
instances of amendment here.
and
So, okay, so this is just
that.
add.
So
she's gonna
in
come
an
back. These are the
environment that
amendments.
provides a high quality education and
As
is
trustees.
blah, 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 blah.
Yes, please.